let's get started with Yoga Nidra. The first thing I want to do is make sure that you're set up to be as comfortable as possible. So classically, Yoga Nidra is done lying on your back on the floor on top of a yoga mat. And if you can, on top of the yoga mat, stack 2 or 3 blankets on top of it. You can put a bed pillow underneath your head if you'd like to, especially because the back of the head starts to get a little soft the longer we practice. So you can cover up with the blanket. They do that. You can cover up with a blanket. And if you have a yoga bolster at home and you want to put that like underneath your legs, underneath your knees, go ahead and do so, especially if your lower back starts to hurt after laying on your back for a while. That'd be a good indication that you'd want a bolster. Now, if you don't have a bolster, you can take a couple more bed pillows and stack them underneath your knees instead. And do your best with what you have at home, okay? You can improvise. All right, so Yoga Nidra. Diving into Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra, for those of you who are new to the practice or newer to the practice, is a journey through the mind. The idea is that we will systematically deprogram our consciousness to the point where we can rest our conscious, waking, thinking, doing monkey mind, and we can get it just to calm down completely. That's our goal. And once that happens, our subconscious mind starts to wake up and we can start to work with whatever is there. And so we'll do a part of our practice that helps to just kind of dump all these latent impressions in the mind that aren't serving you, just kind of out, just kind of like the noise that gets caught in there. And then we'll go on a journey toward the end that'll help you to rest deeply in that state of Yoga Nidra. If at any point you fall asleep, it's okay. Of course, it's our intention to not fall asleep, but since we're not working with your conscious mind, technically it doesn't really need to be involved. You can trust that somewhere in your consciousness, you are listening and you are following along. Now, if you hear noise as we're practicing, whether it's on your end or maybe there's on the microphone here, let it be in your awareness and then let it go. You don't have to assign any meaning to it. You don't have to attach an emotional reaction to it. Just be like, oh, there's that. All right, then that's gone. Okay. Last thing I'll say for now is if you get uncomfortable, we want to be still as possible, but if you get uncomfortable, allow yourself to shift, but do so just enough that you can come into a state of comfort again. All right. And we'll be laying down for about 45 minutes. So if there's anything else you can do to your space, to your palette that you're going to be laying down on to make yourself more comfortable, make that adjustment now. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and lie down. And take your time as you lie down. This does not have to be a quick process here. You want to make sure that you're comfortable. And even when you lay down and you feel like you're comfortable, I want you to make any additional movements to make yourself 10 to 15% more comfortable. So give your body that shift. Adjust a little bit more. Give yourself permission to be as comfortable as you can here. And as you settle in, I'll just map out where we're headed. The journey into Yoga Nidra is a journey through the mind. And in one variation of the model of the mind in yoga, the koshas, there are 5 layers. The most outer layer is your body, the physical form. Once we move through that, we'll get to the energetic layer. So the energy that moves through your body, wherever it is, helping that to calm and relax. The 3rd layer is that waking mind that I mentioned earlier. The part of your mind that thinks, that does, that plans, that just really is involved in the cognitive function on a moment-to-moment basis. And then our goal for Yoga Nidra is to get to this 4th layer of mind, which is sometimes called witnessing consciousness. It's the part of you that's able to witness anything that goes on in your life, from your mind to your energy to your body to the world outside, with pure equanimity. It's not swayed by the highs or lows. It's the calm, steady center within all of us. That's our goal. And then the fifth layer, just to kind of wrap it up, the fifth layer of mind, the one that's closest to what we call soul in yoga, is the bliss state. You may or may not touch that, and that's really not our goal tonight. Our goal is to get to that fourth layer, the witnessing mind. All right, so go ahead and take a deep breath in and out. And do that 2 more times. Deep breath in and out. In and out. And then allow your breath to be relaxed, more soft. And bring your awareness to the points of contact your body makes with the floor, the heels, the backs of your legs, hips, your upper back and shoulders, the backs of your arms and hands, and the back of your head. And feel those points soften as if you were sinking deeper into the earth. And the earth is rising up to support you. The earth has been here for billions of years. It's been able to hold everything. So whatever tension, stress, effort that you have in your body, you can surrender it to this embrace of the earth. Feel the tension and effort in your body pouring down to the core of the planet, as if sand moving through an hourglass, leaving your body softer, lighter, and effortless. And as your body relaxes, become aware of the movement of your breath in your abdomen. Inhale, feeling the belly expand, the navel rising. And exhale, feel the belly relax, the navel falling toward your spine. Inhale, navel rises. Exhale, feel it relax. And over the course of the next few breaths, see if you can relax the movement of your body to just the movement of your abdomen. At a certain point, the chest and ribs barely move. They may even stop moving. It's just the soft rise and fall of the abdomen. Inhale, the belly rises. And exhale, feel it relax. Now, keeping your breath grounded in your abdomen, we'll begin to balance the breath out. So allowing yourself to inhale for a certain length of time and to exhale for an equal length of time. You can do this by counting the breath, inhaling for a certain number of counts, and exhaling for an equal number of counts. A count being whatever you use for internal measurement, the sound of a syllable, an estimated second. But keep the breath in the belly. And whatever length of breath you choose here, allow it to be something easy to achieve. This is not a deep breath. Inhaling for a certain number of counts, exhaling for an equal number of counts. Keeping the breath in the abdomen and keeping your breath even. We'll now begin to smooth out the breath. So just notice your even inhale, your even exhale. And notice if there's any rippling, any hesitations or jerking during the breath, any inconsistencies. And then just imagine that you could iron out those ripples. Relaxing more, allowing a smooth, even abdominal inhalation. Smooth, even abdominal exhalation. Smoothing out the breath on inhale and smoothing out the breath on exhale. Smooth, even abdominal inhale. Smooth, even abdominal exhale. We'll add one more component to this breathing practice, and that is to relax the transitions between breaths. So keeping the breath in the abdomen, keeping the breath even, and keeping the breath smooth. The top of your next inhalation, relax all effort to allow the inhale to seamlessly move into the exhale without really stopping. At the bottom of your exhale, again, relax all efforting, allowing the exhale to seamlessly move into the inhale without there really being a point of stopping. Relaxing the breath at the top of the inhale, relaxing the breath at the bottom of the exhale. An analogy that's often used for this breathing technique is that of a Ferris wheel. Inhale, riding the breath up, and without stopping, moving into the descent or the exhale. And at the bottom, without stopping, starting back up again. The pure breath, smooth, even, abdominal, cyclical breathing. Now relax effort around the technique, letting go of all orchestration, but keeping the breath calm and relaxed. And in a moment, we'll begin to circulate your awareness throughout your body. There's nothing you need to do here except to bring your awareness to each point as I name it. If you lose track of where we're at, simply pick up wherever we are at the moment your mind comes back. So please bring your awareness to the space between your eyebrows. Then move your awareness to the point at the center of your throat. And bring your awareness to your right shoulder joint. Right elbow joint. Your right wrist joint. Tip of your right thumb. Tip of the first finger on your right hand. Tip of the second finger. tip of the third finger, tip of the fourth finger on your right hand, your right wrist joint, right elbow joint, your right shoulder joint, throat center, your left shoulder joint, left elbow joint, your left wrist joint, and the tip of your left thumb, and tip of the first finger on the left hand, tip of the second finger, tip of the third finger, tip of the fourth finger on the left hand, your left wrist joint, your left elbow joint, left shoulder joint, throat center, the point at the center of your chest, we'll call this heart center, your right nipple, heart center, your left nipple, heart center, the point on your spine behind your navel, and a point at the center of your pelvis. Your right hip joint. Your right knee joint. Your right ankle joint. Tip of your right big toe. Tip of the second toe. Tip of the third toe. Tip of the fourth toe. Tip of the fifth toe on your right foot. Right ankle joint. Right knee joint. Right hip joint. Pelvic center. Your left hip joint. Your left knee joint. Left ankle joint. Tip of your left big toe. Tip of the second toe. Tip of the third toe. Tip of the fourth toe. Tip of the fifth toe on the left foot. Your left ankle joint. Your left knee joint. Left hip joint. Pelvic center. Navel center. Heart center. Throat center. Eyebrow center. Feel your entire body and feel your body heavy, as if gravity has been increased, being pulled toward the core of the earth. Feel your body heavy. And then feel your body light. There is no gravity. You're floating away. Feel your body light. And then feel your body heavy, as if you were made of lead. You couldn't move if you tried. Feel your body heavy. Then feel your body light, as if you were filled with helium. Again, you could float away. Feel your body light. Then feel the weight of your body normalize. And feel your body cold, as if you were standing outside in a snowstorm, full wind, no coat on. Feel your body cold. And then feel your body hot, as if you were standing in the middle of a desert, full sun, no shade. Feel your body hot. And then feel your body cold, as if you were standing in a deep freezer, shivering. Feel your body cold. And then feel your body hot again. If you're standing too close to a fire, almost sweating, feel your body hot. Feel the temperature of your body normalize. And bring to mind a time when you felt sad. Not what caused you to feel sad, but just remember the feeling of sadness. Bring it to mind as clearly as you can now. And then bring to mind a time when you felt happy. Not what caused you to feel happy, the feeling of happiness. What did that feel like? Bring that to mind now. Joy, elation. And then bring to mind a time when you felt angry. Not what caused you to feel angry, and not the consequences of that anger. Just the feeling of anger. What did that feel like? Bring it to mind as clearly as you can now. And then bring to mind a time when you felt completely at ease. You felt peaceful and calm. What did that feel like? Bring that to mind. Remembering calm. And then bring your awareness to the aspect of yourself that was able to witness these dualities without really getting involved, without being thrown off. No matter how heavy or light the body felt, how hot or cold, or what seemingly polarizing emotion you experienced, this part stayed steady through it all. Bring your awareness to the witnessing consciousness. And staying with that witness, picture a screen about 6 inches in front of your forehead, like a movie theater. And at first, see the screen blank. And as you continue to hold your awareness on the screen, shapes begin to form, images begin to appear. Don't try to control anything you see. Don't judge it. Just witness the screen. Just watch it, allowing whatever comes to the screen to be there. You, simply a passive observer sitting in the audience. If you find yourself getting involved with anything you see, trying to change it, judging it, sit back and simply observe. And then allow the screen to go blank again. And in a moment, I'll begin naming off random images. And I'd like you to bring the image to mind or to the screen in as much detail as you can in the short amount of time I give you to do so. Don't try to draw it, just see it, however it comes up. So please bring to mind or to the screen a still lake, a house, sprawling mountain range, a busy city center, a dove in flight, a full moon, a newborn child, waves on the ocean, a red rose, a chapel, a puppy playing in a yard, a crowded train station, a graveyard at night, an open field, an old woman, the rising sun, a newborn child, the crescent moon, a sprawling mountain range. Allow the screen to fade. And feel your body standing in the middle of an open field surrounded by trees. Picture the scene around you in as much detail as you can. What does it look like? What does it feel like? And feel yourself calm here, open and spacious. And as you feel into this moment, you begin to sense a tug deep within you, the acknowledgement of a journey that will be made. And you feel yourself drawn toward the trees. Without hesitating, with trust, you walk across the field. With excitement, you enter the tree line and into the forest. There's no fear, just openness and maybe some curiosity. As you move deeper into the woods, what does it look like? What does it feel like walking through the woods, these trees? And though you're not following a path, you seem to know exactly where you're going. Keep following that intuition deeper into the forest. And after a time, the ground begins to slope downward. You sense that you're getting closer to your destination. You begin to hear the sound of running water. And as you step out of the trees, you find yourself looking upon a calm river flowing down from some unseen source. Flowing down to some unseen destination. You see the river as peaceful, as steady, maybe even sacred, wanting to embody these qualities. You step into the shallows, the water gently splashing around your feet and ankles and shins. And any tension in the feet dissolves instantly. Desiring to feel this in your whole system, you decide to lay down in the water. First sitting. As you lie back, water rushing around you, your head submerges and you find that you can still breathe with your head beneath the water. In fact, you can breathe better than before. As you feel the water dissolve the tension in your body, flowing around you, your head and face, your shoulders. Feeling more peaceful and at ease, calm, maybe even sacred. And you feel the water begin to rush not just around you, but through the head, the heart, the lungs, the internal organs, taking any tension that exists there away from you, providing relief for those systems. And so calm and still you become here in this river, it becomes harder to tell where your body ends and the river begins. And with the last relief of effort, you feel your body dissolve. You becoming the river becoming you, gently flowing, gently turning with the current, peaceful, steady, and sacred. You, the river, you. Flowing downward, cresting around boulders, over rocks, maintaining that steadiness, that calmness. And eventually, the river crests over a fall, pouring gently downward into your body, resting here on the floor, filling you with that calm, steady, and sacred presence. Feeling your body filled with this, you repeat in your mind, I am peaceful, I am steady, I am sacred, I am peaceful, I am steady, I am sacred, I am peaceful, I am steady, I am sacred. And so it is. You are all those things. Aware of yourself lying here on the ground. Without opening your eyes, picture the room around you in as much detail as possible. Just see it, don't try. And feel your breath moving in your body. When you're ready, please take a deeper, fuller breath. And take your time as you bring yourself back to the space around you. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Namaste. So there's no rush from where you are right now. Take your time. And just giving you some suggestions when the time feels right for you. Please continue to go at your own pace. You can stretch a little bit. Before you come up, I recommend resting on your right side for a few breaths. And when the time comes for you, you can come up to a seat. And if you have a meditation practice, it might be good to enter into that now or when you're at a seat. Or you can just simply be aware of the quality of your being after this practice, really sitting with the nectar from it all.